Welcome to Ascended Masters at Work Radio with your host, Shirlene Reeves, the world's business success coach and author of Selling Through Your Heart, empowering you to build relationships for financial freedom, where we focus on taking the right step-by-step actions towards generating a consistent business income. Listen in as Shirlene empowers small business owners and her $1 million business blueprint. On Ascended Masters at Work Radio, you'll discover the secrets to building an effective income-generating business. Find the answers for selling your programs and products without rejection. Get the solutions for building a strong financial foundation. Coaching with Shirlene Reeves and her guests. How to develop integrated programs so compelling that your clients can't resist saying yes. Now, let's welcome your host, business success coach Shirlene Reeves.
Hello, my friends. It's wonderful to be here with you today. I have some great news. I was doing my meditation the other day, and Spirit said to me, I think you should start teaching more about how people can work with each other and how they can do business together. And the other thing that they suggested is that I have a person who does channeling once a month that talks to us about what's going on in the economy or what's going on in the world and why we're experiencing these things. We've got volcanoes popping off. We have freezing rain on the Big Island. Who would think? I've never heard of such a thing, and neither have the scientists. We have the strangest things going on. So I invited Maha Kury to come on the show, and she's going to be talking to us once a month to let us know answers to the questions that you provide us. So I'm hoping that on our Facebook page, Ascended Masters at Work, that you'll post the question that you would like to learn about. But I digress back to sharing some information with you about this and overcoming our fears. No one limits your growth but you, says Tom Hopkins. If you want to earn more, learn more. That means you'll work harder for a while, but that means you'll work longer for a while. But you'll be paid for your extra effort with enhanced earnings down the road. One of the biggest challenges we have is overcoming sales fears. The fear and anxiety that surfaces around sales can absolutely paralyze and doom your business. And many entrepreneurs are afraid of sales, but instinctually believe that bringing their mission and their message to the world is why they are participating here in Earth School. They push themselves so hard that they become ill, overworked, and physically hit bottom, no longer able to run. You know what I mean? Run! So many of them are flying hither and yon and speaking everywhere they can get a speaking opportunity, and they're getting sick. They're falling down. It's too difficult because someone has told them that they need to make a 7-figure income. And I'm going to give you a secret. You don't have to make a 7-figure income. You can make a 6-figure income very happily and live very comfortably while still saving for the future. And there's other ways that you can save for the future too. You don't have to run yourself into the ground making a 7-figure income. So don't let people tell you that. Or if you know of people that are making a 7-figure income, sit down and have a chat with them and find out how their health is doing today, how overworked they are, and how little time they have for their family. There are many people in business who have enough modalities, credentials, knowledge, and experience to paper the walls, but they're searching for the answer to who they are. And they have no idea how to blend everything that they know and do into just one business. Do you have that problem? So many entrepreneurs are experiencing that problem. And the members of this group usually have searched for years and spent thousands of dollars looking for the answer to one most important question. With everything I know, how do I say what I do? Wow, that is a challenge. This one question is the platform for the next step in your business success. Without this answer, you will feel paralyzed with fear. After all, how can you sell what you do without the answer for who you are as a business? It's interesting because 2 clients recently came to me with one baseline question. I know so much that I don't know where to begin. Every time someone asks me what I do, a wave of fear washes over me and I don't know what to say. One client already spent over $10,000 on her quest with absolutely no results. The other had been working with 2 coaches for 6 months, but she still hadn't found the answer. Both clients were about to give up when we started working together. It took no longer than 2 hours of one-on-one work to discover and create each one's business identity. And today they feel a sense of peace and excitement while stepping forward confidently into positioning their business and interacting with potential clients. 2 weeks ago, Swami Tirtha, the orange cowboy, and I talked all about intuition and how to develop your intuition, how to listen to those messages and learn how to connect with spirit so that you can get the answers that you need for the guidance that you take into each day. He's listed here on the website, so check it out. And I think you'll really enjoy listening to it because he gave us some really great information. Today we're going to talk to Maha Kury. I'm very excited about having her on the show because she has such in-depth mediumship. And I worked with her prior to putting her on the show because I wanted to find out just how connected she was. And I think you'll be very, very surprised. Now keep in mind before she begins that we had to take some time for her to get into her mediumship so that she could share the answers to the questions I'm about to ask. And one of them is what I started the show off with. Why is there so much chaos going on Earth? Now I want to tell you quickly that Maha Kury doesn't speak like this at all. As a medium, she has an entirely different voice. And she can't just jump right into delivering the messages from her spiritual team that she shares. So it does take some time for her to warm up and get connected. So just know that we have already taken that time together, and I am recording this from the point of her spiritual team speaking to us now. So welcome, Maha. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. And what a blessing.
Greetings, beloved ones. We are very pleased. We thank you for this opportunity you are creating. We will answer your questions first if you wish.
I have some very important questions from those in my listening audience. You understand what I do?
Yes.
My audience is wondering why the Earth is erupting the way it is. Share with us what you believe is happening, please.
The Earth's atmosphere is transitioning as humanity is transitioning. Eruptions of all kinds will come your way. It is the releasing energetically of what needs to be released, and it is showing up as a manifestation in the physical. The Earth is transforming its energies in order to survive because of humanity's misuse of it. Much is happening from beyond your Earth to sustain its existence. to sustain and evolve humanity in a way so it can survive. In order for that to happen, much needs to be stirred up and released. As you see in your humanity's eruptions in this world you live in, chaos seems to prevail, yes?
Yes.
But it is not necessarily the end result, chaos. Do you see? The end result is transformation of the whole. But it has to be stirred up to bring it forth in the light. Otherwise it was dormant. Do you understand?
For many years, dormant.
Yes. The eruptions of the volcanoes will create energetic release, you see. To some it is catastrophic, but to Earth's atmosphere it is revamping Earth's surface, you see. Energetically it is releasing, expanding, flowing. And to humanity it seems disastrous, but to Mother Earth it is clarifying, clearing. And yes, it will create havoc for you humans, but it is necessary to do all that is happening. In time, the balance will reign. But before balance, there has to be release. Before balance, it has to be bringing out all that needs to be flushed, that needs to be released from the pressure of what was.
An example of what was.
Imagine a pressure cooker in your world. It is pressuring to be released and free of the pressure that exists within it, yes? The negativity of your world has been too long. Humanity's mental, emotional state is dense. In order to save your Earth, humanity has to change, the Earth has to evolve. And in order for it to do so, because humanity could not take care of it, Earth is taking care of itself, you see? And with the help of many outside your galaxy. To you seems to be disastrous, but to Mother Earth it's a relief. She is releasing the stored up energy that has been in a pressure cooker, you might say. And the humanity are stirring up from that pressure cooker, as you see. It is showing its face, yes? Before it was all inside. Mother Earth and humanity in a cocoon. Because otherwise it will explode itself if there is no release, you see? We will not allow Earth to blow up because we are part of you. We are part of the universe as you are. So, intervene, we did. Many are working with Earth on many different levels as you are. And many of you are from here as human beings. But you are not alone. You have support. And Mother Earth is reacting to what needs to happen.
Do you believe that this will bring more love and kindness to the earth?
Yes, beloved one. What you see now does not look like it because some die, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Some suffer, yes? But Earth has been suffering. Humanity has been dying and suffering. But now it has been done in a way that will create what needs to happen on Earth. The balance of all. The balance on Earth, the balance for humanity, for love to reign, you see? It might not happen in your time, but will happen in your children's and children's time. But unless things happen now, it will not happen then. Do not fear, beloved one, and you can tell your audience that it is as if you are building foundation for the beautiful building that will be. Do you not dig in the soil to create the foundation? It does not look like much then, does it, beloved one? The foundation needs to be strong in order the beauty of the castle to grow, yes? That is what is happening. The muck needs to be taken out to build the beauty of what's to come. Yes.
Is there any safe place? Because it appears to be all over Mother Earth that this is happening.
The safe place is within you. The safe place is where you truly know with no doubt that all is well. Even when chaos is around you. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Then chaos would not touch you. Do not allow what you see to shake your beliefs. You are the anchor. You are needed in order to have the anchor for the ones that cannot have anchor. Many of you are needed and you do well. And some have forgotten. But stay strong. We're with you. Truly, you are part of the foundation that is needed. Do not forget. You are safe where you are. It is not the place where you are that makes you safe. It is who you are. Do you see? Yes.
I love your last comment because we are seeing things from our own perspective. And how we see them is what makes a difference in how we live our lives. Is that correct?
Very much so, beloved one. You can create joy. You can create, as you say, the heaven of beauty because it still exists. It exists all around you if you see it and look. It does not mean you do not know and recognize that there is what is happening around you. But if you want to help shift what is happening around you, bring in the light of what you believe can be. Without you and many, many, many of you, it will be darkness for the humanity. You are the light that can show them there's something different, that there's light in this darkness they only focus on. Without you being here on earth, because they cannot see us unless you and many like you can know that we exist. So you are the light. You are the human physical light that needs to keep your light on for the ones that are in darkness can see that you exist. That there is light in this darkness that exists around them. And that is why your strength and many like you is needed to Do not be disheartened and get caught up on the stream of the darkness path. Do you see? It is only temporary darkness. We promise you, it will not prevail. Chaos for the next many, many years will be around you. Please.
So many are awakening, but so many are asleep and don't believe in spirit. How should we address that? Or not address it at all?
Be the example.
I have a perfect example. You know how deeply connected and spiritual I am, but I have a son who is not at all, and in fact doesn't believe anything about God or spirit. It's all science related.
Yes.
With those people that are like him, how do we work with them in our lives?
Love them. Accept them for who they are and what they are. Be the example of your own spirituality to them. Imagine for them the expansion of their mind. Imagine for them the expansion of their heart without words. Only be the example of what love is, what an expansion mind is. And hold the space, hold the image. Your mind creates, you know. Instead of focusing what he is not, focus on what he can be. Always, always accept the soul that he is as expanding. When you focus on that he is different than you, then you send him the negative energy of that. It blocks his evolvement. When you focus that he is a magnificent soul that can and will expand on a regular basis, then that energy supports him without even him knowing. Understand?
I do. That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
Anyone that comes across your path that you feel frustrated with, be still and imagine that the love you have for them is immense, and you see them in a light that will support where they will need to be. Because you are the creator. Because you are light. You create light. And because you are light, whatever you think will create very powerfully, beloved one. Very powerfully. And please emphasize that to many, to all that will hear you. You can manifest much faster and stronger than the one that is in the dark. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when you send the energy of your mind's thoughts of frustration and judgment on them, then you add to wherever it is they are. But when you hold the place in your heart, in your mind, of how amazing they have changed, how amazing they brought the light into their hearts, how amazing that you see them in their own light expanding, and let go with no expectation of what's to come. But that energy will do much more to this world than you worrying about it. Do you understand?
I do.
You, as the vehicle, as the conduit of teaching, need to be strongly in that place all the time, beloved one.
So those of us who are awakened need to stand powerfully in that place that you're saying.
We, on this realm, depend on you because you are the foundation that we are working with. You are helping light the way as we do our work, as Mother Earth does its work. We appreciate you and all that you do. And please remember, what you do makes a difference. Do not belittle what you do. Whatever it does, it's doing what it needs to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
We honor you, truly. You know us well. Even though we do much where we are, we are grateful to be able to do the work this way as well.
You have been wonderful, and we'll see what questions come from the listeners.
I want to thank Maha Kury for her time today and for bringing her guides so that we can learn more about what's going on with Mother Earth and why we have so much destruction happening. Now we all know that we are safe wherever we are. The next time we talk to Maha, we are going to ask questions about fear. Why there's so much fear in our world and why so many people buy into it. So I know you'll be looking forward to that answer, and I'd love it if you would put on our Facebook webpage, Ascended Masters at Work, what you'd like to hear more about. Until next week, have a really, really wonderful week. Don't forget to pick up your book, Selling Through Your Heart, at sellingthroughyourheart.com so that you can become an outwardly focused, heartfelt person that sells easily and creates a phenomenal business. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for joining us on Ascended Masters at Work Radio. We hope you've gained insights that will change the way you do business, generate a consistent income, and provide a new enlightened path toward financial freedom and designing the lifestyle of your dreams. And if you simply can't wait to purchase Shirlene's book, Selling Through Your Heart, empowering you to build relationships for financial freedom at sellingthroughyourheart.com.